Oh, well, good evening, children, and anybody else that might be following. It's been quite a day. Nothing, not so much eventful as just very, very tiring. Getting lots of groceries in the manner of a Toriel. I'm a little melancholy, missing people today. Thinking about the new streaming I'll be doing soon. We're getting near the end of this game. Means the next thing is going to be reading the book, which I think will go really well. I think that will be excellent. I'm just not sure if I should interleave that with doing something else. Online folks sure do like video games. I cannot blame them, but it's true. Like a quiet night tonight. Well, that's certainly not all bad. Might even be a bonus. I mean, the first few things I need to do is a great deal of faffing around, and I think people perhaps prefer not to watch a large amount of faff. Well then, no point sitting around here quite this much. Let's see about getting going and say hi to whoever shows up when they show up. Ah, Blue Tunic. Yes, that's right. Water Temple. Oh! I guess you can get flashbacks from just a week ago. A bit of faff was I want to... Oh, 29 spiders in the pocket. Well, that's alright. Good, because I wanted to get 30. Amount of faff required for one more shouldn't be too bad. Build one more heart container as well. Too bad? Yes, let's go to the crater, the active volcano. Nothing could possibly go wrong when we're doing that. I suppose that's the way of a hero, doing a lot of things that are definitely a bad idea, but it's for a good cause. Up. One thing I always thought was a kind of interesting bit of trivia. I expect most of you would know this. How Link is generally supposed to be left-handed, and then wasn't when Skyward Sword arrived on the Wii. Because most Wii players were right-handed. Needed to move it to the right hand so they could swing the sword. What's in here anyway? Big fairy. I've been to this one. bell? I wonder if any of them is the Great Fairy of Fashion. They certainly have a distinctive style. Oh, well that's certainly useful. It makes a great deal of sense to have a great fairy do that in this world, but honestly I think I will always prefer the Link to the Past version, where it's a strange little demon who simultaneously says he's doing you a favor and also is cursing you with a terrible punishment. Good in there? It looks like there's room for it. Oh well. On we faff. Faff forward. Which really just sounds like I have a lisp and I'm describing the button on a cassette player. Definitely one of those the camera is not your friend moments. I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing and not climb entirely down into the lava, but whoa! See what I mean? The floor really is lava. There we go. Don't want to hear it, Navi. Stuff to do. But there we are. Fairly certain the one that's on the what would you call it there? Caldera? That guy is, I think we need to get there with a bean. I don't know if I planted that one. I didn't expect that to work, but it was worth trying. Alright, let me see. Half next. Bunch of things to try the before times. At least... Ah! Vixian! Hello! Welcome! How are you feeling tonight? That looked like he was playing the flute on the giant hammer. That's a little weird. An interesting ability, though. Just, everyone knows how to do it with saws, but maybe you can turn every tool into a musical instrument. Otherwise, just get Epona. Nins, welcome to you too. How are you both doing tonight? Very pleased to see you both there, and welcome as well to any lurkers. I appreciate you all being here, even if I can't see everybody. Oops, wrong way. Get to the wrench. By going this way, his footsteps are just lawn. That's not true. More of a grassy sound because he's walking on the lawn. Ah, Navi the anti-faff. Oh yes? How's that working for you, Nins? I have some friends who play that. Never given it a try myself, though. This is mildly funny in that I know, in real life, a gentleman named Ingo. Not much like this guy. Yeah, the great Ganondorf. I go with Don't Listen. I think I might remember, but we'll see. The things I'm discovering I don't remember have been an exciting ongoing situation here. Oh, good. I essentially remember this one. Good. You actually literally haven't. I don't think I've encountered Ingo both in the Suntime before. Ah, technology. It allows us to do such odd things. Now, you get him to challenge you. It sounds much more than kind of absurd, but that works for you. There we go. Managed to be this good. Good enough yet, but the hang of that soon enough. Bonita. I forgot how funny the animation is when he's happy that he has won. It's funny that the arrows are available. Should I shoot them? I don't think that's the right thing to do here. Not one more time, I guess. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. That definitely wasn't it. That'll work. Didn't give me a choice. Oh, by a nose, I lose. Ugh. I'm not sure that push back thing works the way you might think it does. 9 more rupees if I can do that. Very annoying. Pushback didn't seem to work, but I can try again, I suppose. Well, I can hear Malin singing, which is a good deal more pleasant than what I'm actually looking for. Which is a spider. have a pocket full of almost enough spiders. I think there might be one more here. Here. Chrissy, welcome! How are you doing this evening? A spider and a random wall in here somewhere. Hey! Oh, I'm doing alright. A little melancholy tonight, missing some people. But not too bad, not too bad. Grumpy about losing to Ingo. Spider. No spider. Fruity flavored collies. Ah, yes. I see. Unfortunately, not making a joke because it's the actual kind of melancholy. Oh well. Kakariko. Boy, this field is large. It would be nice to have something to ride on to make it go quicker. The only way I can fix this is to get mad about it. If I yell about it enough, then I'll be a little hoarse. River. How lair is it? It's a lair like you wouldn't believe, filled with villains. Ooh, things haven't gone well here. I forgot there was going to be all this happening. Oh, I thought shake was your name, but it was a verb. Shake, 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 throw! Shake well before consuming. Indeed. Which was an actual song in the 70s. I think it was Ray Stevens. Shake your booty. Is it wise, do you think, to seal a major evil power where people get their drinking water from? Was it? I've always not made that joke because I could not trust that anybody who might come watch the stream would have heard of that ancient, terrible song. Judging from the graphics when, shall we say, he was lying there a minute ago, yes, Nintz, I would say Shake does in fact have a quantity of available booty. The Mississippi Squirrel Revival, I believe you'll find, Chrissy. But now I know, yes, people are familiar with terrible ancient... Oh, I used to like the Shriners song. It's Shriners Convention. Yeah, I guess so. But definitely Weird Al for the dead people, because his humor was very 70s. Oh, that's interesting. Do you know, I said before, I thought that there's the booty you were wondering about, that I was wondering about I thought that the Serenade of Water was the only one that didn't have six notes, but this has 7. You can count on me, but eventually I have more faffing to do first. One more spider here. I haven't caught yet. Heard it one time and I couldn't see it. I don't think I have a song of Stop Flippin' Raining, just a song of Start Raining. Spider only exists in the day. Frustrating, really. I just want one more giant, throbbing, spinning, glistening spider. Is that truly so much to ask? That one I heard only just for the jump. Do have some issues. I'm not going to get involved with them just now. Instead, I'm going to attempt to remember to go out the correct exit. At the moment, I have had my fill of Death Mountain. Oh, tell me, chat. Have you been working on anything interesting lately? I always like to hear about what people are doing that makes them happy. So that's how that works. Has anyone ever seen a chest grow under Link before? Because that's a new one for me. Well, that sounds nice, Chrissy. I hope that works out very lovely and you feel cleaner afterwards. I know that downsizing is a thing I struggle with, mostly because I do so many little things, hobbies that come and go and then come back again later. Hard to not need too many things. Too many things. Oh. Didn't plant it here. It's never not odd to me that an option in this... Ah, Pixie Kitten, welcome! How are you feeling tonight? I was just wondering... Serenade of Water has 5 notes. I think... Well, in the real world that would make more accurate. I think there's 5 oceans, but there's no 7 seas. I was just wondering if people have been working on something recently that they've enjoyed or made them happy. How about you? The one we just learned, the Nocturne of Shadow, has 7. Video editing. Something for stream? Something for very not stream. Gotcha. I will not inquire further because I bet that means it's extra not for my stream. But good luck with it. You're not a Keese. Stop acting like one. Why is there a gravestone here? I'm good on bombs. I clipped that little song you sang at the end of your last stream, Pixie. How did he jump? Well, what just happened? Link just tried tightrope walking, and I don't even know why. What did you do that for? Good lord. He can live his dreams when he's finished with mine. Whee! Wow, this one certainly travels. Okay, you guys are worse than Keese. Wow, that's actually gone. Okay, well, it'll be back in a bit, I expect. Way away! Well, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped, but nonetheless, it's gone. That's the important bit. Okay, good. I've managed to complete that piece of faff at least. Go for it. Welcome, Nate! Going not too bad. How are you tonight? That wasn't right. Close, though. I better check. Just learned it. Remember it. Ah, got that. Oh, doing all right. Little melancholy tonight. People, but not too bad. Playing songs is always a little weird with a controller that isn't the original N64 one, because now the comparable positions of the directional buttons and the A are not the same. I was just thinking about and missing Asgore and Undyne extra much tonight. I don't know, Pixie, if you would know who I'm referring to by Asgore, but you have certainly spoken to him. He's visited your dreams from time to time. Used to, anyway. Oh no, this is fine. I'm not having any trouble with the controls, really. It's just that I have to remember that the low note is now the highest one on the controller. Not usually a big deal. Into this unpleasant place. The people who, in my version of the world, Asgore and Undyne. Aw. Sweet of you, though. On the upside, I did the entire well in a previous faffing session. Yes, your long-lost cousin. A joke lost on everyone who doesn't know Temple is your last name. Woo! That's not what I had in mind, but it's very funny. Yes, I don't need you to tell me that every time. You're the real skull. It would have been nice for you to tell me that a minute ago, but I've already had the descent into deep darkness, thank you very much. Skull of truth. Well, in Pixie's case, I presume yes. I mean, what else would we be talking about? Yes. Yes, please stop telling me. It's this. I know what it is. It's this thing right here. Somewhere near the dead end guy. Well, that's interesting. Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. I didn't know Hyrule was supposed to have a history like that. I mean, that certainly explains the bottom of the well, because it's not nice down there. It's so coy, but it's just one trick. One trick over and over. Ah, here we are. You were horrible the first time, and you're not going to be less horrible the second time. There we go. Ow. Disarm him. Oh, actually could disarm him, I guess. That's okay. Dead hand isn't hard, just disgusting. Well, deader. I mean, it's a boss you face as a child, too, so it can't be that terrible. It's neat. It is neat. As someone who does have a taste for the macabre and occasionally horror, that's quite interesting. But, it's still really creepy and disgusting, especially in the, when contrasted with how most of the Link game goes. I'm using it! Why are you telling me that? I finished the boss hidden in this catacomb. That's a little bit of an unfair thing itself. Oh, the catacomb. There's almost never a cat in here. Right. Perhaps... Oh, I'm short a fairy. I should go fill that fairy bottle before I proceed. I'm not very far in this place. Yes, let's go do that. Reasonably smart, I suppose. It's a remembering from a billion years ago. But I figure, on the way out from defeating the creature that's in here, would you even have to be a smart bean? Like, you're either incredibly persistent or lucky or already knew about that to get in there. Let's see if this works quicker. No, I guess not. Much about the fire. Who's that guy? Right there. Oh, come on! Irksome? Very rude. Very, very rude. Oh. I am very much a Toriel, and that means in and out of character, I suppose you could say. It is she, her. Thank you, Nins. Ooh. I think that sort of effect will fade before too long, but kind of interesting to me how modern changes in the way one is expected to deal with people in that kind of way, which I appreciate. Oh, Matthew, welcome. How are you doing tonight? But is actually altering usage of English. It's quite an interesting phenomenon. Yep. They, out of an abundance of caution, makes perfect sense. Well, as it happens, if you hear me talking about myself or the people I would refer to with the sorts of names, when I spoke earlier that of missing Yes, I know, thank you. Asgore and Undine. It is indeed the case that Asgore is he, Undine is she. Was. They are. Other than that, I really do not care for these boots. Guys. Best of times. I do not like idols. But I'm not a good shot with bombs, it seems. How are you doing tonight, Matthew? I was asking folks earlier if they'd been working on anything interesting or fun. Right through the skulls. Waste the iron. Nope, I'll have to waste it. Okay. Magic. I suppose I should be less recalcitrant to use fire magic. Oh. Ah, that sounds like fun. Gipto go bye-bye. I wonder why these guys are called that. Enemy names in Zelda are really odd. Ah, it is the nature of kittens, both metaphorical and actual. You must pay attention. Ah, yes, this place. I do not care for this place. I can manage this place, but I do not care for this place. Owie. Ooh, didn't realize it reached there. Pause directly on the keyboard, yes. Stroll across the entire keyboard. The other... like those tones. Owie. It's nice that the giant Reaper blades only take off 1/4 of a heart. Because otherwise I would be in a lot of pain from what I was doing here. You're joking, right? You're just a Skulltula. You aren't even in the top 20 freakiest things in this place. You aren't even one of the interesting Skulltulas, just a normal one. And that goes for you, too. And you 3. Are we done? I've enough of that. Shadow Temple. Shadow Temple. That's why it's filled with spooky, creepy stuff, because this place is basically the architectural equivalent of Spooky, Scary Skeletons, the song. Excuse me. Ow! Oh, all the way up here, really? Nope, that didn't work. I thought I might be able to roll past it, but nope. Not even interesting. At least this works. The Skulltulas, yes. It's not, I think, so much that this temple is scary. I mean, compared to the others, I suppose, but it's Halloween scary rather than seriously, now I have to do laundry scary, if you know what I mean. Likes. Peace. Better. It's certainly full of irksome things. Good. I want to deal with that. Oh good, I've been wanting to hear that sound. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, well, that's another one of the issues that comes from a different sort of controller, actually. That's good, because afterwards you should now have enough rupees to get the giant's wallet. Enough spiders. The pocket full of spiders has become large enough. Excuse me. Oh, really? I was thinking about that, but I couldn't think of a good rhyme. That should have worked. Well, at least I don't have to go back to the top with the extremely annoying skeletons. Well, goodbye. In today's episode, you see what happens when your friendly neighborhood boss monster completely forgets what the treasure of the dungeon is. Hover shoes! I'm supposed to use hover shoes for that kind of nonsense. Right. Yes, well, I'm just worried how much, at this stage, memory loss is the specialty of the Toriel. Oh, where's the other one? Probably under him. Let me see. You know, I haven't used one of these this game. I'd say that worked pretty well. Bombachu, I choose you. umbrella, you say? Yeah, the spider, but I'm not sure where the spider is. Well, that doesn't hold up from down here, does it? Behold the skinny rat statue. Known for its dread ability to be almost, but not quite frightening. Go! Now I have an extra pocket spider. Join your friends. Oh yeah, real rats are adorable. And even though I understand why wild ones can be highly problematic, I've never actually understood people being afraid of rats in a general sense. Ones that are explicitly supposed to be pets? Yeah, they're just cutest little things. I know. You can teach them tricks, they love to cuddle, and all of these wind up being the sorts of reasons why I would absolutely hate to have one. Because they don't live very long. Wind up with this absolutely lovely, adorable creature that just feels like it's there for a minute and then gone. Ooh, that's not use that. I have need of a great many hearts to deal with the memory-based incompetence so far. Don't go into there. Oh well. Well, I got everything in there anyway. May as well leave while there's still anything left of me. Lord almighty. It's terrible shoes time! Hooray! The feared avocado! Welcome! Thank you for the follow. They might be able to make such a movie. They might even be able to make such a movie with like 2 mice and 2 chipmunks. Well, much as I am inclined to agree with the general cynicism about that, Chrissy, it's not actually universally true. Depends which studios you're talking about. Anything that's the really big budget guys is going to be painfully safe all the time, but there's other places. The A24, the studio, can generally be counted on to do strange things. Aha. I don't know about very obscure. I thought A24 was fairly well known at this point. Like, they're almost not indie anymore. Certainly done some things that are fairly well known recently. Get to that one. Ah, I think this might be the answer. There we go. That's a relatively cute little puzzle. I like that one. Oh, geese. There's geese in here, aren't there? I don't like geese. Ah, 1 keys, 2 keys, dead keys, no keys. Actually, there's still one. Uh-oh. Guys. Darn it. Ah, got it. Aha! A24 is doing Yasmin Hotel? I'm primarily surprised because I didn't think A24 did animation. That's an interesting way to deliver the key. So you gotta give it this. Like, even though there's some annoying spots, this temple has interesting set pieces. And to a large extent, it wasn't even that the water temple lacked interesting set pieces, it's that they made you go around through them over and over again instead of going, oh, that was nice, and then you're done. think I should give it a look. Yes, that I'm not quite so happy about. I wonder what those legs could possibly be attached to. I guess we'll never know. These boots are made for clomping. Down, no, down. I don't want to... Down. I'm totally pushing the down button. There we go. Thank you. I used to see that kind of activity in an eyeball. Is this story even real? I don't remember. Haven't seen the lighthouse. Midsummer was good. And that's actually it, right? A24 are the guys who are have done a lot of Ari Aster's movies. Ow! Please stop sucking my head. Well, it looked to me like that's what they were doing. Grab on and slurp, slurp, slurp. Don't clip that. I know. Thought there was a treasure. Oh, there it is. Corner treasure chest. Okay. I think it might be time to raise an awful din. Stop sucking my head! Ah! Beau is Afraid was also Ari Aster and A24, was it not? Saw that one recently. Sure, that's not what I was trying to do. Why not? Was it? I haven't been able to bring myself to watch that one. I really have a hard time thinking highly of any movie based on fat suits. Ah, we're here. Wondering how far we were from the boat. Brendan Fraser didn't really weigh 650 pounds. Brendan Fraser has had some issues with weight. I've heard arguments that this is why it was okay to cast him, although... But, not to that extent. I don't think I need to be here right now. I heard the spider. Oh, that's not okay. Ah. Now I am seriously frustrated. The rocks never stay where you put them. I had a whole bunch of silliness in the fire temple where I was ranting about that because I thought it was funny, but that time it wasn't funny. Ow. I'm all the way back up here for some reason. Yes, Ganon is pig-headed. Absolutely correct.
Watch out!
Way out of here still has a treasure chest. Oh, it might be that way. That's weird. That. Other side. Okay. Right. I forgot to check. Doesn't matter, but now I've got it. Oy. I was saying nice things about you, Shadow Temple. You've made me change my mind. That block was a dirty trick. That's what that was. It's all chains and skulls and Skaven statues in here for some reason. This wasn't even it. The other way out. Who needs hover boots? Oh, this place. I didn't want to have to do this again. That was... very frustrating and completely unnecessarily so. Funny goblin faces, aren't they? Look, Nint's goblin fans. I'll take it. Please stop being defeated by a pot. Okay. Guess what I'm not doing again. Sure how to get that one. Oh, that's how. I didn't get the scarecrow, so I guess we're not getting that spider right now. Very well. You wouldn't think this would be a song that does things down in the dark. Floating ship has wheels. Why not? Makes perfect sense. I visited the underworld and all I got was this nut. Yeah, thank you for that. I failed that because of your warning, Navi. That was, Under the sun doesn't work on those guys. Well, Deku, so, you know, it's half a D's, I suppose. Well, okay, I'll take it. That should solve that problem. Work doing this with a fire arrow? Yep. Cool. What's in here anyway? Well, that was handy. Yeah. What? This is a lot harder when they're moving. Okay. Strap in, everyone. We might be here for a while. Go for precision aiming. Nope, still not. Okay. That alarm isn't fun. Not different enough. The good thing none of you came here hoping to see some kind of really impressive work. Yeah, that does seem to be the way, Xian. But even then, you know, this is definitely a slow run. It's hard to imagine a slower run, actually. Oh, that's very sweet. What on earth do I want these for? That's not useful at all. Just money. That's interesting. Far enough and it goes away. Really, everything that was in here? Oh, complete waste of time? Or... Yep. Compass says I'm in the one room off that last room that has no useful treasure chests. Oh, wonderful. This place about. That works. This we're going to need. There's more than one way to skin a cuticle. I would have preferred a heart. I don't know how I'll get out of this section without Tomb of Fairy. Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting to win that. Well, at least that stops the noise. And the noise comes back. Wonderful. Okay, I'm very done with that place. Wait a minute. Did you just... Aha! I am quite regretting not getting the scarecrow before coming in here. Oh well. All right. These don't fall off. Okay, here we are. Time to face Bingo Bango Bongo. That's funny. Didn't intend to do that quite that quickly. Get out of... Glad I went and got 3 of these. This could take a while. Why can't I hit him? Ah. Get up. It's weird. Seem to be slightly soft locked with the... off? Why are we looking in that direction? I don't understand. This is getting quite frustrating. Oh good. I'm out of the only thing that works. Out of arrows. Evidence? Bunch of failure, mostly. Ah. Don't think so. Oh! Haven't seen that one. Screwed all the way. Shortcut for this sort of thing. I don't think I'm gonna win this. Ah! Frankly, the camera's hurting me more than Bongo is. Surprised I managed to avoid that. Be amazing if I actually got this. Yeah, but 5's not enough to take a run at it. Have to get arrows twice. That was one. I don't know. My chances of surviving this are not great. Damn it! Ah! Really? No, I don't got this. That was game over. Oh, that is not fair. No, I don't want to say. Save after that. I saved before that. Let's see. Continue, or do I reload? More time. Really was. Wow, that was extremely horrible. Oh, I'm feeling terrible about that. That is the first time in 30 years I've been killed by a boss in this game. Alright, do we leave and re-equip? Do we... Reload is probably faster. Ugh. More than rust, I'm afraid. Stand by a moment, if you please. It doesn't really have a reset in the normal sort of way. I mean, on the upside, I was worried something like that might happen. That's literally why I saved immediately before going in. Good idea. Grab a snack. Oh, come back and watch the rest of the failure show, apparently. Three? Oh, I've got to travel through everything again. That's just... That's not nice at all. Oh dear. Really does punish you, doesn't it? Oh. suppose this makes it not that different. Going to go this way anyway. Yeah, pretty much. I have to say, it really felt to me like that was the camera doing me dirty more than anything else. In its way, that's a little worrying. Go down. For once in your life, Link, go down and mean it. Yep. I don't know if I've ever gotten the 4th bottle in this, because the amount of effort required for the 4th bottle is quite significant. It's the one where you have to get all the big pose. And it's just... it is such a thing to have to go try to find everyone, or try to find them just galloping around at night in Epona, and you have to shoot them from horseback, and they sometimes appear and they sometimes don't, and then you have to get to them quickly enough to catch them in the bottle, and it's just like, oh. There's faff, and then there's that. Okay. Once more into the increasingly frustrating breach. Yes, I know. Why are you telling me that? We just can't. Oh. Oh, Navi, sometimes you make me wish for the wonders of Hylian duct tape. Treasure chests are left anyway. Way down at the bottom. Should see if I can get that one. It's probably the map. Arbitrary in here. I think the red tunic is probably the best one for generally traveling around in. I don't know what else you'd want to use it for in this specific situation. Oh, have I gone right past it? Interesting. And another exit over there I missed earlier. Came in through there. Back that way. Actually, the alternative is ignore you, because I've already finished that puzzle. Yes, it's this way. Ah. The other one. Gotcha. Probably doesn't have much new information, but at least it ticks the box. Oh, good. Oh, lovely. This is starting to make me miss the water temple. Okay. Well, this is the hallway of the absolutely unnecessary spiders. Whole section is just extra weird with all the guillotines, because someone had to come and keep those in operating condition and stuff. Keep them operating or heads will roll. I gotcha. Yeah. Goblin fans. At least I managed to make that work every time so far. Oh, now you stay in the right spot. Look at this. I could have shortcut down here, but I thought I couldn't shortcut down here because this thing would reset before, but it didn't reset this time. I had hoped it wasn't going to come to this, but Block, I hate you. Personally. Because the shortcut earlier blocked me off and made me go all the way around again. Sure. It's similar to what you do, but greener, Pixie. Much greener. You mean like this one? Gob Hub. not objectify the goblins we will bite. Huh. I don't know everyone's taste, but in some cases that could be why they wish to objectify the goblins. But I will try not to judge. I assure you on this stream, making questionable jokes is everybody's job. Okay. Here we go. Well, we shall see. I certainly couldn't last time. But this is definitely a better start. Much better start. Start it. Much better start than the... Oh! Didn't even use a fairy that time. Behold the power of unfettered goat mom rage after losing the first time. Didn't think I'd pull it off like that. I'm certainly not unhappy about it. Well, I certainly earned that one. Well, then an extra thank you to all of you for sticking with me through the having to go back through the entire dungeon an extra time. Now, of all the sages, the one that is frankly hardest to make fun of. Although the bike shorts are an interesting touch. Well, everyone's polygonal around here. I think it's genetic, or possibly something in the extremely flat water. Always sage advice, never parsley or rosemary advice. Sometimes I'd like to get advice with other flavors. last time I saw you, you were just a wee lad. Oh, I found something to make fun of. I don't know, Basil advice tends to be faulty. There's an old reference. I am not reading the things the chat is saying at the moment. Even though they are funny. Purple is a fruit. That's an interesting claim. Well, it is just about 8:30. That was a good thought. Ah, I don't know that line. I assume it's Simpsons. Ah, sounds like Chrissy is a fan of Reboot. Oh, hey, he's here. It quite was, Matthew, with the dreaded uniboob. Not a great look, but that was not a technical limitation. That was an ABC Standards and Practices limitation. Yes, Link could put somebody's eye out at 20 feet with one sneeze. Anyway. They turned Reboot into something weird. I'm fairly certain they just stapled Reboot IP on top of an existing idea that didn't resemble it at all. Disappointing. These things are pretty. Changed channels. Left ABC and got picked up elsewhere. Suddenly the story got a lot deeper and darker and had something you could recognize as actual anatomy. Yes. Now I would like to save. Oh. Well. It's definitely fortunate I never advertised this as come watch Goat Mom be any good at any of these things. Reboot. Actually, Nins, if you haven't seen it, you might like it. In the late 90s, it was one of the Was it actually the first TV series that was entirely animated on a computer? Probably was. Rather good series about characters who existed and lived in an environment that was the inside of a computer. And most everything was named with computer things, and the general story, it was actually a good show. Got better after they changed their distributor and were able to make the show itself a little more mature, but yeah. Well, thank you very much, Chrissy. Did I call it the grid? They had a lot of places in there that was named for real locations, and it was actually made in Vancouver, which meant they had at least one section, one of the areas of Mainframe. Matthew just beat me to it, actually. Neighborhood of Kits, which is just a local Vancouverian joke. But they also had Lost Angles. Yeah, Tron was the grid. I come from the net. Mend and Defend. Anyway, it was actually a good show, especially for the time, and the art isn't going to be able to hold up, but I think the story does. And, I mean, it would be unfair to judge the art because it was literally the first ever. Mike's remote canonically ran away? I didn't know that. One of the characters, Mike the TV. I am actually wondering... It wouldn't be that character literally, but the hints about whatever is going on in Chapter 3 of Deltarune keeps making me think that Mike the TV is somehow involved. Oh, a new reboot that might actually reboot into a reboot instead of a whatever that other thing was? I'm sure they could manage to have convinced him or to paid him off to turn himself off for just $99.99. I liked that show. I don't remember anything like light cycles in... They had a different thing that they would fly around on all the time. Frisket the giant puppet, yep. Here's a fun little fact. The one major character that was not named for a computer thing was Bob, who was instead named for Blackadder. Because in 2 different episodes, one in, I think, Blackadder the Second and one in the 4th, there was another character named Bob, and apparently the people who made Reboot fell in love with how Rowan Atkinson would say Bob, and that's what he was named for. There are notable similarities between Mike the TV and Spamtomnins. You would, quite a bit, actually. And, Oh, that's unfortunate. Microsoft Bob was a thing. Did that come after that? It is in fact the case that Bob was named for the Blackadder thing, not a computer thing deliberately, but there were actually several computer things called Bob. And I think Microsoft Bob was about contemporary or came after. But a million years ago, one of the computers that I've had over my far too many computers life was an Amiga 500. And the Amiga computers actually had a chip in them, or like one of their special things they could do was have a chip called Bob, which was the Blitter object chip. It also meant that whenever you were programming on an Amiga, if you used these sort of chunkier type of sprite things in the code, they were called Bobs. BBS. I've never heard of Wild Tangent before. Or Windows XP. I have had computers with Windows XP, and let us just say it was not exactly near being my first computer. This is my first computer. It's Texas Instruments 99-4A. Most of the time when I tell people that, they just get this sort of vague, wide-eyed, "It was a what?" look on their face. But that was actually the machine that taught me to like video games, because the first game I remember playing and liking and like making that be a thing was Parsec on the TI 99-4A. Very early side-scrolling space shooter. Roughly in the same vein as Defender, although the particular things one did in that game was a little different. But, you know, ship in your lasers and you shot the other ships because they were going to shoot you, and it seems fair. It seems fair. Ran on 44 TTL chips and a ham sandwich. That didn't, but I know you mean Breakout. Because I quite like that essay from Folding Ideas, yes. Which, barring the ham sandwich, was literally true. Yes, Dan Olsen for the win. I'm here for that. And I think one day I should look into that, because using TTL chips to generate a video signal, that's not trivial. Like, that must be like half of them. I don't think Clippy would have survived being in Reboot. Everybody would have shot at him, the good guys, the bad guys, characters we'd never seen before who arrived solely because they were hunting the paperclip. That's fair, that's true. You didn't say survive, so you just wanted to see the scenario I just described. Well, it's fortunate I'm leaning into the notion, because everything you just said, Vince, made me feel like extra old. It's like, my only experience with old computers is Windows. Like, oh. My experience with computers that were current at the time predates Windows quite a bit. I think we were, my place, I think we're up to our 4th computer before we had anything that even had DOS. A little techish. Trying not to go into any particularly painful details. Although the tech talk works as well. Tutorials are teachers. It is just now occurring to me that I tend to talk about being Toriel sort of the way Tigger talks about being Tigger. Wonderful things about Toriel is Toriel's a wonderful thing. Linux? Oh, well, both Linux and DOS have command prompts. It counts as experience if you use them. The chances of using a command prompt on Linux is very high. My bottom is not made out of rubber, thank you very much. It hasn't even been clad in rubber, although arrangements could be made. You'll have to just guess where the springs are, Matthew, and hope and wish and pray, because hope springs eternal. I'm not a Tigger, I am a Toriel. It's fairly obvious, I think. I've been quite consistent about that. Honestly, the tops are made out of rubber, the bottoms are made out of springs. Just sounds like the most uncomfortable bikini ever. make that joke and everyone shuts up. You know, I think I'm being misaccused of being the one making the unwholesome jokes. Stan, or Mike the TV, or Spamton. Any of them would sell bikinis with tops were made out of rubber and bottom were made out of springs. Whaley, that's a snake from Cubert? I'm remembering that right, but if so, that's a deep cut. And now part of my brain is suggesting that we should create a thing where people in MAGA hats jump over a pile of cubes. From Qbert to QAnon. Oh, that's a terrible idea. Spamton's products exist, at least as much as Spamton does. Not sure how much that is, now that I think about it. I think I will start wrapping things up. Spring Fever, I will attempt to remember that, actually. That sounds entertaining. Horrible, but entertaining. I think I'll start wrapping things up now. Thank you all so incredibly much for being here. Having everyone here just makes this all so very worthwhile and so delightful. Even if some of you are saying just terrible, terrible things, that's okay. My door is open to all. Thank you for the congratulations for finally managed to beat Bingo Bango Bongo. That wasn't wonderful, but we're there. And thank you, Matthew. You're very welcome. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it so very much. Good night to all.